Alina and I are transiting Abu Dhabi on our way to Europe. This is the first part of our trip from Brisbane to Kuala Lumpur. We're finally on board. So how was it, the experience?
Amazing.
Super fast and efficient. Straight to the front of the queues. Everyone's super helpful. You're worried about excess baggage, but
when you are with Nick, you don't have to be worried about excess baggage.
Back in the paragliding days, I travelled lighter when carrying an aircraft and a portable house.
Oh, that's come from France.
Yep. And great country that, France. So crossing Australia's Red Centre. So Alina wanted me to tell a story about getting our tax back at the IRS Brisbane Airport. We were going fairly well for time. And yeah, the woman there was pretty efficient. And she, I thought, yeah, like...
Are you aware that nobody will understand it?
I don't understand I wasn't even listening. Anyway, Alina got some money back for her phone. I thought, well, I'll get even more money back because my expensive wheelchair cushion and all the drugs that I got. So I gave her the receipts and she looked through it, did all the processing, blah blah blah. Actually didn't pay any tax. Both of them. So apparently first you have to pay tax if you want to get it back. So it took a while when we were crossing Australia to see any clouds at all, but here we were coming down into Bali to refuel, and it was an hour and a half stopover, but I didn't actually get out of the aircraft and they only got an airport wheelchair for the aisle just for a moment, so I got to get to the back of the plane to sort out a toilet break, but yeah, off we went again. Some great skyscapes on the next leg to Kuala Lumpur, which is only about 3 hours, and I'll post some photos of that later on, I think. So we finally got the taxi. We got a 6-seater after the 3-seater said they'd never fit us in because we have so much stuff and a wheelchair. And Alina said, yeah, she'd quite like to stay here. Why not stay a bit longer? But I think it might be too late for that. But yeah, it's a good idea. Nice little afternoon storms. I've got heaps of photos on the drive-in. And yeah, the last 5 or 10 minutes before we got this taxi, I lay down on the ground on my extra cushions, which was good because we've been carrying them around all day. They were falling off my lap all the time when I was trying to...
Next to a trash bin.
Alina thought I looked pretty classy.
People were looking at him as if he was doing something very weird. I'm not sure it's socially accepted to lay on the ground.
Yeah, but the number one thing is my bottom. So, what was I going to talk about in this video? Oh, we're going to meet Ben for dinner. So we just sent him a message saying, yep, as long as it's Indian or Malay and not Chinese or Vietnamese or Korean or Japanese or something, because Alina's just a tiny bit fussy. But of course, we'd driven out of Wi-Fi range by the time I sent that.
And in the room there were like you either got the nice view, either the disabled toilet. So we have the nice view.
Yeah, I didn't want to take the disabled option. I'm not there yet. I'm not psychologically disabled yet. Just one more thing, Alina. What is it?
Breakfast is amazing.
Yeah, that's what we like. Alina asked me before like how I organised this hotel, and I said, oh yeah, to be honest I think it was just Ben that sent me the link and I clicked the button to book it. Yeah, we caught up with Ben last night. He's gone to Taiwan this morning. Of course everyone's super helpful, but it is really like time consuming waiting for them because only they can operate it, so it's quicker to do it this way if you're going down at least.
Normal people.
But we're off to explore KL, but not going by the wheelchair this time. It's in the boot. It's actually raining pretty steadily as we went through the Botanic Gardens, so we decided to go to the museum, which is nearby, for some shelter. And yeah, the ramp going up there was pretty exposed, no handrails, But yeah, a bit of fun.
It's very slippery. And this man is very, very, very courageous.
I need to realise it's not where we actually want to go. It's the toilet.
Ah, wait, wait, wait!
Sorry.
Because I want a picture there.
Oh, you want me to go up the ramp again?
You can go. Oh my god, sorry. I'm slow with reaction.
You should have told me it was absolutely behind me. Once we made it to the shopping centre, we weren't allowed to do this. They even had a bar there blocking the way. So we're just trying to figure out how to get to this shopping centre. So far we've managed.
Hey, do you understand why I'm going to...
So it's not really friendly for pushing, you have to go around, but
Cars!
it's manageable with cars.
Cars!
Models.
Yeah.
Scary. Is it? It's quite... Oh, yeah, my hands are wet. I'm not sure about this one.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Oh wait, I pretend to have a laugh.
That's a way.
So where do you want to go? But you don't get in.
Exactly. The taxi took ages to get to us through the traffic, but then it waited for the amount of time it took to say, no, I'm cancelling. So we never got the taxi, the grab cab, equivalent of Uber. So I cracked the shits and said, we're not doing that again, we're going to the train. And when we went the right way, it didn't take too long, but when we went the wrong way, we found a phone case, which I spent, well, I gave my last notes to Alina, and she got a new phone cover, and now we can't afford a train ticket by less than €1.
We had only 5 and the ticket was 7 local, how do you call it? Ringgit, yeah. And the manager of the tickets, she gave us 2 ringgit so that we can take the bus, the train, and it's mandatory to wear a mask, which we didn't know and we didn't have, so they gave us the mask.
At our destination, the lifts were out of action. Luckily, only the destination.
How's the journey, Nick?
Huh?
How's the journey?
Oh, it's good. There's lots of excitement. Oh, it's dangerous by the mirrors. This is kind of what I was looking forward to, just hooning around KL in the slight chaos of the markets on the streets and all that kind of thing. And yeah, it's a pretty good way of getting around as long as you don't have to go up any steps. Oh, locked up, okay. Have a look.
Maybe the other side. Okay. Do you want to buy shoes, Nick? Hi.
Oh, we have to wait for the green man.
So where do we go?
We're getting closer. What? We went past it. We went past our hotel. So some gentlemen helped us up the stairs up the last part, and we got the view of the towers. So while I was waiting for the lift up the steps, I got a bit tired of sitting my bum all day, and I lay on the ground on my cushion. After our second night in KL, we went to the park near the Petronas Towers. We're in the shopping centre, but no wheelchairs allowed on the escalator, so this is what we take.
I don't know what he said, but we almost lost the flight because he spent a lot of time last minute in the toilet.
We were the last ones to
last
board,
call,
which isn't the normal thing when you're in a wheelchair. Normally you're the first in, last off. So that was it for KL. No photos on the next leg through the night, but it was actually pretty scenic crossing Australia. You've got to look closely at it sometimes, it's the lack of terrain, but yeah, there's some nice landscapes. But yeah, really, it's awesome flying amongst the big sky country in the tropics on our way to Kuala Lumpur.